glasses are filthy. Hi bros, this is Kyle Breaux and we're going to make some pancakes. So why did I think that this needs to be a video? I don't know why half the shit I'm thinking needs to be a video, but this will take me a bit of time because when I make pancakes, I don't make just one set for breakfast because I'd rather be lazier for more days than just one. So what I do is make a bunch. Is it considered meal prepping? I guess if your goal for meal prepping is just convenience and not health, then yeah, this probably is. Oh god, gas. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. No wonder I've got a headache. I left my gas on. Who knows how long it's been on. So we're making pancakes today, and we're making them with y'all know how to pronounce it? Pancakes. I don't know why they took me so long, but I really couldn't say it for a second. But we're doing with Kodiak cakes. Why? Because I don't feel like I get enough protein in the morning, because usually I feel like the proteins that you have with breakfast are what? Bacon, sausage. It's got a lot of fat in those things, or it's like basically no meat. It's like meat flavor. It's like a strip of meat flavor, and that's like all you're getting. So like I wanted something that actually has like some protein to like get me through the day, and not just a hint of meat with only carb. And so when I do this, it's pretty simple. It's really just this mix and water, which is why I like this stuff a lot, because I literally don't have to think. I just have to make it equal parts, however much mix I'm putting in, and equal parts water or milk, which is usually what I use. But if you're, actually, I'm not even gonna lie and say that this is vegan. Actually, it should be. Nope, I lied, it's got milk protein. Don't listen to me, it's not vegan. Don't even do it, don't bother with it. But if you don't want milk, or if you don't want to use milk as what you're adding in, you can use water and it'll be just as fine. I've done it with both, I like it both ways. It's just what I do because I like milk. But the recipe we're gonna do is for banana pancakes, which is really nothing special, especially with this mix, because all I'm literally doing is 3 of 3, which is 3 cups of this mix, 3 cups of milk, 3 bananas. Actually, I need to get rid of these hoes, because I'm starting to find fruit flies, and I swear every time I get bananas, I forget that I need white vinegar so I can clean them, so these bugs will die before they hatch. And I never remember to get the vinegar. I always get the bananas, never get the vinegar. So I have like 5. Usually I only do 3, but what I think I'm gonna do is just add all of these so that they're done. Oh yeah, and they're super ripe now. Look. Yeah, so we're doing all of these. And oh my gosh, how did they? Yeah, this is bad. Okay, so it's not bad. It's still fine. It's still edible. It's just, it looks ridiculous. But why can't I live like a regular person? Usually I put in 3 bananas, but today I'm gonna put in 5 because that's what I have. They're ready to go. I'm tired of these flies. And to counterbalance that much sticky gooiness, I'm probably gonna add a little more milk in there as well, just so that the pancakes don't come out too thick because of how many bananas I'm putting in here. Actually, you know what? If this is 4 cups, we could just make more pancakes, really, is what really could happen. Oh, just about. A little over, you know. We gonna make it happen. We doing a whole pack today. We getting buck wild in the kitchen. Oh, Jesus, I'm making a mess already, and I haven't even added a second ingredient. Now normally I would do the milk second, but because I'm doing so many bananas and I'm gonna put them in my blender, it's a lot easier to do it this way. Also today we're gonna talk about patience, which I seem to not be exhibiting right now, because I'm like, I feel manic, probably because I haven't eaten yet. So we're gonna fix that by talking about it. But I'm gonna blend these up, and the reason I picked banana pancakes is simply because my mom used to make them all the time, and she used to do it where she'd get bananas that were nowhere near as ripe as this, but riper enough for her to like cut them into very, very thin slices and then put it in the mix. but we're lazy and not as great as my mom, so we're going to just blend them up and put them in the mix and call it a day. We're going for flavor, not finesse. Oh, there we go. For anybody like, you're cooking and not washing your hands before you put your fingers in it. I'm the only one eating this shit. Y'all be fucking fine. Y'all ain't getting none of this. These are like very nostalgic for me. So this is something that like I would request, and like my cousins when they stayed over at our house would request that my mom make her banana pancakes, because that's what she was, well, she was known for many dishes, but from the fucking, did she do the gumbo that year? Probably. From that gumbo that year, the dirty rice, which y'all probably don't know about unless you brown, but the dirty rice, the banana pudding. Really, she be doing all kinds of shit with bananas. But she is the one. My grandma was the one for a long time, and then grandma was like, I'm tired of doing all this cooking. And then my mother became the one, you know, that one that gotta cook everything that's important. Everybody else bringing like the less important dishes, and there's that one that's like, if they ain't coming, I'm not coming, because I need to have insert this item. That's my mom. And so she cooks all that stuff, and so this is one of those things where it's like, if somebody's at my mama's house, this is what they want to have. So this is what I'm gonna do. And please note that as you're doing this, this is probably the easiest way to get this done. However, you are also introducing a lot more oxygen into this batter by spinning these bananas around in this speed. So be aware. It will make them a little more airy. So if you don't want that, slice them up. And don't wait like me to do the video that you're going to do for these pancakes and make it 2 days later than you were supposed to, because them 2 days could mean a lot for them bananas. Still tastes good. Alright. Alright. Into the sink you go. I love how I'm trying to give y'all like cooking tips like I really be cooking like that, but and you can tell that I don't, because I literally left the measuring cup in the bowl to have banana guts all over it. Great party. So, you know, you speak on what you know. We're not going for perfect here, y'all. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Need a little more milk. Hope it's not spilled. Ooh. Okay, I just need y'all to see this. I can't even really show you because it'll just tip over, but like, look at the monstrosity that I have in here that I have to figure out how to mix. Okay, why am I doing it with this little act? I don't know how to act right. I don't know how to act right. So what you really want is the big spoon. I don't know why I got the little spatula. Probably for the ends, like the edges later on. But you need this big spoon because we're making so much that you're going to need it to actually stir anything into this. So today we're going to talk about patience, because I have none. I have none. It's a struggle that I have fought all my life. But yeah, I've always been a very impatient person, and so I'm starting to, or not even starting, I'm just having to retrain myself to be more patient with myself. Even when it comes to like, I need to start this. There we go. Even when it comes to like this channel, like I really have to like remind myself that like I'm a human being with limitations, and one of which happens to be when I need to sleep and when I need to work and live my life outside of this channel. And so there are times where it's like I want to do everything. I'm gonna shoot like 6-7 videos in a day, and you you know, you end up spending all of your day trying to get things prepped for a video, and then the video that you were trying to do, you realize you didn't have the stuff for. You were going to have to go to the store, so you try to do a different video. Then you end up having to reshoot that because you ended up deleting all of your footage in the middle of the video. You had to start completely over. And in the time that it was taking you to move all those files over, you went and ran errands, came back, and that stuff just got done. So you end up doing like one video that day. But like, that's the thing, like I don't give myself realistic expectations of how long things will take, because I feel like if I just do it fast enough, then I can do it all, and then it's fine. And so I wouldn't describe it as manic. However, other people have, so maybe they're just trying to tell me the truth. But it's something that I kind of struggle with, which I think is not very uncommon, you know? I think a lot of us want to, you know, do everything and make it happen, especially in this world where, like, everything can happen at, you know, the click of a button, or, like, the turn of your screen. The turn of your screen? Do I even use interwebs? I need a little more here. That's a very small pancake. Okay. When everything is kind of like instantaneous and you can like buy like all of the furniture for your apartment in an hour on Amazon and all that stuff, like it's very hard for you to recognize that you can just slow down. You don't have to do everything as fast as you think it needs to happen. And I think especially in the world of like my job, which is production based, like my whole weekly thing is how fast can I get this much done and how much of it can I get done. And ooh, ancient and forever. But oh, the spatula, oh, it's right there. The plate. Can y'all see that I wasn't even ready for this one, but I like hurry myself to do all this stuff. See, I'm trying to rush this pancake and look at what's happening. See, I can't stop myself. So I try my best not to, now that I'm like seeing these issues like crop up again, I'm having to rethink how I do what I do to make sure that I'm still fulfilling all of my desires and not like disappointing myself, quote unquote, but also making sure that I'm not literally killing myself. And so, oh, okay, so it was ready, I just messed it up because I was not being patient and giving it its time. But you know, I mean, things take time. Like, you can't get everything done in a day. There are gonna be times where like you think you've got it all figured out and you've got it like all planned out, and then shit just does not go the way that you expected at all. And you can't really beat yourself up for it because you are not really in control of most of the things that happen in your life. Like, most of the things that happen to you in your day-to-day life are not within your control. You can't control how fast somebody is going to respond to a text message. You can't control how fast you get promoted to like new positions. You can't control like who's gonna be in front of you at this red light and how fast they gonna get out of your way so you can get to wherever you're going. Like, you can't live your life expecting everything to go at the speed that you want it to, because this world isn't just for you. And I think that's the part of it that sucks. Not sucks, but like it's hard to like let go. I think the whole patience thing really comes back to being self-centered. We're very focused on like, this is what I need, this is what I want, this is the immediacy that I expect out of the things that I'm trying to do. If you don't sit your oftentimes like the world isn't revolving around us, and therefore it's not going to happen at the speed at which we expect things to be done at, because it's not all about us. So things I'm trying to do to be a little more patient. One, scheduling. Scheduling helps me be more patient, not because I'm trying to fill up my schedule, but because I'm giving myself goals to hit and giving myself enough room if something goes wrong. That's like my whole thing about scheduling now. It's like, I may be able to do 7 videos in a day. That may physically be possible. But is that reasonable? Probably not. It's probably going to be way harder to get 7 videos done. I keep doing these a little too early, and I think it's because I have the pan too hot. I don't think it's me. I think it's the pan right now. But yeah, scheduling. Scheduling helps me a lot just because I'm able to write down, this is what I need to do, and this is how long I think it should take. And from there, plan out more time in case something goes wrong so that I have enough time to fix it. Because a lot of the things that happen are just not going to happen at the speed we think they're going to. So you might as well assume that everything's gonna go wrong, and then if everything goes right, you have more time to do other things. And that may be getting ahead on whatever project that you have next, getting ahead on work that you have to do, getting ahead in your self-care, getting ahead and getting in that tub that you've been missing out on for the past month. But you know you've been trying to try that new Himalayan salt soap that you really, really wanted to try, and you ain't touched that thing because you've been too busy trying to catch up with other stuff, and you falling behind because you're running too fast. So scheduling helps me a lot, especially when I'm like thinking about doing projects with other people. I suddenly become like the most organized person in the world when I am having to take care of stuff for other people. Don't judge me. I know it's uncooked. Leave me alone. It didn't taste that good though. I wouldn't recommend it uncooked. But yeah, suddenly when I'm like doing stuff for other people and I'm scheduling stuff for them, like it is way easier to get stuff done. And get it done accurately, because then I have someone else to hold accountable other than just myself. And that's another thing. I have a very hard problem with balancing being patient and procrastinating. Because left to my own devices, if I could just wear sweatpants, a t-shirt, and do nothing all day long but sit on my couch, scroll through like Instagram, Twitter, and then watch some Steven Universe or SpongeBob, I'd be lit. If that was my job, I'd be #1 employee every month. So like, I have a very hard time between stopping myself and giving myself enough time to do things and forcing myself to get stuff done so that I'm not letting myself down later on. And so it kind of like does this like thing where it's like I do nothing and then I go crazy and then I do nothing again. And so now I'm in the go crazy phase, but I'm trying to make myself go a little less crazy so that I don't crash into the do nothing phase, because that's the absolute last thing that I want. So the balance is it's a hard thing to find. If you've got better strategies than me, comment down below, because I ain't got shit. And even with this, like a big part of y'all just watching me do these pancakes is to see how many of them I burn, because I'm either burn or are undercooked and then get stuck to this spatula because I'm flipping them too early because I don't know how to act. But yeah, patience and procrastination, that's something that I struggle so hard with. It's just hard to find that balance of like, I'm being productive enough to get everything that I want to get done and be pleased with myself, without going like overboard and going crazy, and not giving myself enough time to relax and give myself peace of mind and recharge myself without becoming a blob and doing absolutely nothing with my life. So it's a hard and fast balance. Things change every day. Every single day. It's a new story, it's a new adventure, and I just try to keep up with myself long enough to where I don't lose it. As much as I kind of dog myself out here in this video, I think I have overall gotten better at it. I mean, it's still, you know, something that's hard. It's really hard, and I don't think many people have it perfect. I think there are a lot of people in the world, especially right now, who live in this capitalistic society with me and everybody else, and they feel like they have to always be on go, 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 or they won't get everything done that they need to get done. They won't be as productive, they won't be as successful, they won't get everything they want. But one thing that I learned before I got the job I'm in currently is that if these people want me to ruin everything that I'm doing, then they gonna rush me, and if not, they gonna give me the time I need to do to get it done. So, and when I say that, there's things like, if you show up late one time to work, what would your employer rather you do? Have you speeding through the streets, get in a car accident and die, or would they rather you be 5 minutes late to work? You know, it's one of those things, and I get obviously you don't want to do that every week, but you know, you have to treat yourself like a freaking person. And if you're in a place where you feel like I'm not going to get treated as a person by the people that are around you and the people that are expecting productivity out of you, then you're probably in the wrong place. And that's not to say that like they don't care about you as an individual, but if they aren't treating you as an individual, then they probably aren't respecting you as one either. Oh, this one came out really like the right color. Like we got like this without the texture and this shape without the dark. So this one should come out pretty good. See, it takes time to get the balance and get things right. Honestly, I do this every time where it's like I have to find the like middle ground and like get it right eventually. But yeah, this one came out nice. That's gonna be good with some syrup. Oh, and they smell really banana-y. This might be the new way to do it. I might need to put more bananas in it because it's always like a light hint, unless you like slice it up in enough. Because my mom used to put a lot of bananas when she did it. I couldn't even tell you how many because I was more excited about eating them than I was about learning how to do it. But I don't remember exactly how many she did, but she did plenty. Plenty for you to not need bananas for a while. Probably like almost the entire like bushel. However many she got in that bushel, she probably used almost all of them when she did it. Alright, and what took y'all probably seconds has now taken me an additional 30 minutes or so to make all of these pancakes. Pancake. I'm not gonna eat them right now because it's almost midnight and I don't want breakfast pancakes for breakfast for dinner, children. But I'll cut something in where I'm eating these later and then you'll see it. Also, look what I did to this. Why? I don't know how to act. That's all I got for you. Love yourself. Be at peace. Find your balance. And I'll talk to you later, bros. Bye.